Hey there, Henderson family. It's Leslie again with episode 2 of HenLink. What better way to start off than by celebrating our founder, David Henderson, also known as Granddaddy. On July 22nd, we celebrated Granddaddy Henderson's 100th birthday in heaven. And in celebration of his life, we asked our Henderson team and community to perform an act of kindness in honor of him. And in typical Henderson fashion, you all responded amazingly. A big thank you to all of you for paying the blessing forward, and a big thank you to Granddaddy for his kind heart and wonderful legacy he left us. Fun fact, it was 20 years ago we published our very first Henderson newsletter. In some ways, 20 years feels like yesterday, but in reality, a lot has happened. One constant that has not changed is our commitment to our community through our employee campaign to our local United Way. Your generosity to give is greatly appreciated, and as you know, we still stand strong to our annual donation because of all of you. Y'all know how much we love to celebrate the gift of life, especially when one of us becomes a parent or a grandparent. It was really cool to look back at our first newsletter in 2001 and see the birth announcement for Tommy Warren's daughter, Shelby. Another birth announcement was our very own Brock Carawan, who is now thriving in our Terry Thompson mentorship program and represents the third generation of Carawans to work at Henderson Inc. We truly are one big Henderson family. Let's fast forward 20 years and join me in congratulating our team members who had a work anniversary in July and August. And if you were to add up the total years amongst the group, it equals 235 years, which is a 12-year average with Henderson. I have to say that's quite impressive. Longevity is something that remains very special to us. Your continued loyalty and dedication to Henderson Inc. is what makes us who we are. Also, we have several exciting promotions to announce. We'd like to recognize Alan Carr, Alex Carr, Shannon Hauser, and Dean Bray. All of these individuals have demonstrated not only the desire to take on more responsibilities, but their commitment to grow and want more. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to Henderson Incorporated. Speaking of the desire to want more, we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize these young men in our Terry Thompson mentorship program. Henderson remains blessed to have a younger generation committed to our industry and ready to take it to the next level. Please help us welcome some new faces that have joined our Henderson Inc. family recently. We can't wait to get you engaged in the Henderson culture. Let's take a look at some projects. First is the CNU Fountain, a project we are wrapping up for Christopher Newport, located in front of the Tribble Library. The fountain was designed and built to offer both a light and dance water show. Also just finishing up is Chesapeake Payment Systems. This was a negotiated job that started in pre-construction alongside Guernsey Tingle, with a wonderful repeat client being Chesapeake Bank. Our relationship with Chesapeake Bank dates back to the 90s, and we couldn't be more proud to continue to be a part of their growth in our region. On our site side, after nearly being on site for 20 months at Midtown Row, we are wrapping up our project with Horgan. What a transformation this project has made to downtown Williamsburg. At any point in time, there were several multi-story buildings being built simultaneously. The unique urban design allowed for creative constructability techniques and challenging logistics, and our team did an amazing job with such a unique project. I know many of you had a hand in this successful project at some point. Fun fact, did you know that the stone benches on site came from Barcelona, Spain? Congratulations again on a job well done. Over the last 2 months, we've had various events that have brought us together to celebrate some of our projects. First, the raising of the King of Glory cupola, along with a very well-attended team lunch in celebration of this milestone. Click the link to watch the video on our YouTube channel. We also celebrated the ribbon cutting of HRSD. This design-build project, alongside DJG, Timmons, and Lynch Minkins, is one we will never forget. And when one project completes, another one is starting. We also had the opportunity to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Hampton Aquatic Center alongside Guernsey Tingle and Clancy and Thays. This has certainly been a full and fun summer. We've had some very hot days that we know are not easy on our bodies. Being smart about staying safe in the heat is extremely important, which is why our wellness challenge, currently underway, is related to water consumption. Our 4-week water challenge is to drink half your body weight in ounces each day. If you're not signed up, it's never too late. Drinking water is extremely important to the overall health of our bodies, and if we can create a fun and motivating way to encourage this habit, then the challenge will be a success. And that's a wrap. We can't wait to continue our season of Hen Link and share with you all the wonderful things happening within our organization.